Hello, today in this video we're going to be making the boom arm for our backhoe. Here's the boom arm. Now the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to cut out these two lengths of steel for the arm right here, weld them together, and then I'll be making all of the brackets and the bushings. So follow along, get your coffee, let's build this.
So this first cut I'm making requires a cut at a 70-degree angle. So I'm using here a metal protractor to get my angle, and I'm scribing it with my silver streak pen here. And I'm going to be doing the cut with an angle grinder, so I need to mark the line on both sides of the steel. That's what I'm doing here. I'm flipping it around.
Should have thought about that before it fell. That's okay. Piece number one.
Here I'm just preparing to cut the second piece to the boom arm to length. This particular piece right here needs to be 26 3/4 inches. So here I am carefully measuring it and marking it for cutting. Now this piece that I'm marking up right here is the end of the boom arm that's going to connect to the crowd arm. And as you can see, the marks that I'm making is allowing me to cut this end at 2 angles. And that's to accommodate the crowd arm's range of motion.
So I just finished cutting this complete top piece, into the shape that it needs to be in. I need to do the same on this other second longer piece that I cut, but before I do that, I'm going to drill this hole and install that bushing to help keep everything in its place. Now this hole is labeled with the letter B, and that's a 1.5 inch hole, and I'm going to have to put it per those dimensions around it. So here's the boom in place on the tractor right here. For now, I've just tacked these into place. I've tacked all the bushings into place, which is all the welding that you just saw. There's the pin going through it. So the next step, before I go any further, I'm going to permanently weld this seam in place. So here's an idea of the range of motion of the boom arm. Here I am lifting it all the way up full extension. I'm sorry you couldn't really see how tall it goes. And then here it is swinging left or right. Okay, so that's all the time in the video today. Please be sure to check out more of this video series. In the next part, I'll be building the crowd arm, and in the part after that, I'll be building the bucket for this backhoe. For aftermarket high-quality parts for your Kohler K-Series engine and vintage Briggs & Stratton and Tecumseh engines, please check out our website, iSaveTractors.com.